Value is not something that is written on the stone and cannot be changed forever at any cost, because by the flowing of time, value can be transformed into a better new one when the previous value is considered to be no longer valid to achieve the standard of welfare, in which we believe that the standard that should be used by a rational authority is a universal standard of welfare that can be implemented to everyone without inflicting any harm and right violation to the society, rather than personal value or certain communal value that is very subjective and mostly based on irrationality. So that's why we still strongly believe if it is okay for the government to impose this banning regulation in order to change the previous value of the society, who believe that it is okay to harm yourself as long as you can get the definition of happiness under your subjective irrational standard. As Deputy Minister of the affirmative side of the House, I have 2 points of contention that I'm going to analyze. First point, from the perspective of harm and benefit analysis, allowing a society harmful personal choice would only shift the perspective of the society to consider an irrational process of decision to harm yourself as an acceptable populist value. Second point, from the perspective of harm and benefit analysis, a government has the obligation to advancing society change to a better course that provide a more protection of human rights, rather than letting the society to feel happy by harming their basic right and expecting the society to realize about this wrong decision and to change this value someday, which only good knows when. But before I move on to my first point of contention, let's see first the argument that has been delivered by the leader of the opposition side of the House. I have two major points of rebuttal. First point, the leader of opposition believes that this rule cannot be done because those who access the metaverse are not only adults who know the rules, but also children didn't know the rules. First, the person must be rational, so that they are able to wake up the risk and benefit of the decision. In the way, children, the mentally impaired, and animals may not capable of consenting to certain activity. Second, the person must make the decision free of pressure that might compromise their ability to make a decision in their own interest. So from there, for the case of children, it is the responsibility of the parent to restrict metaverse access. Second point, the leader of opposition believes that the value of personal choice should be effectively justifiable when it involves the process of informed choice, voluntary decision, and exit mechanism. The leader of opposition stated that that if his that if this individual had already weighed the harm and benefit of the personal choice that they may attain from the information that is given by the government, then even if this individual voluntarily decided to choose to still do this personal choice. But we still strongly believe that as a rational body of authority, the only value of the society that should be preserved by the government is the kind of value that has the element of respecting the basic human right uh, of its member by the suggesting its member to sacrifice their basic human right in the exchange of personal communal welfare of happiness. Now let's on to my first point of contention. First point, from the perspective of harm and benefit analysis, allowing the society harmful personal choice would only shift the perspective of the society to consider an irrational process of decision to harm yourself as an acceptable populist value. First layer, rationality versus irrationality. We believe that the process of rationality is determined determined from the capability of this individual to leave aside his personal feeling and put his logic above anything in weighing and the harm and the risk. If his logic is being blinded by the personal feeling, then the decision that he made should no longer have a qualification to be considered as a rational decision. Irrational will only lead this individual to perform a self-violation toward their basic human right. Second layer, the government role as a rational authority. Does this mean that the government has not respect to the diversity or value among the society? The government is an important actor whose actions shall determine the development of a nation to be led in a positive or negative way. Thus, to ensure that only a rational, reliable, measurable, reasonable, or at least less harmful value of the society that should be passed on by the government as an official regulation of law in all provinces of the country for the providing of a better welfare for a level society. Second point, government has the obligation to advancing society change to a better course that provides a more protection of human rights rather than letting the society to feel happy by harming their basic right and expecting the society to realize. First layer, top to down policy. Meanwhile, the top government and to the down society, transformation happens when it is the society who committed a communal practice that eventually harming the providing or of their basic right, even though the society said it if this was based on their value or culture. But as a rational authority, the government should stop themselves by still doing their harmful personal choice activity. Thus, of the result of the rational calculation indicated that a certain value needs to be considered to be replaced under the reason of the massive harm that it might inflict to the practitioner. So, the government as the authority has the right and even obligation to limit or even eliminate the existence or this harmful and irrational cultural and personal practice.